Good morning, everybody. Welcome to church this morning. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bird that basically lives on top of this cross now. It's pretty cool. It's like, I'll put up the name of it because I forget, and I have a cool picture of it, but it's like there all the time now, which is pretty crazy. Anyways, good morning. Happy Sunday. We've been here since about 6 o'clock this morning, and there's a lot going on, of which I really have nothing to do with it. I was asked to have our team, our hospitality team, come and just assist if people needed help, but it's someone's birthday today, and so they're celebrating. Their whole family is celebrating, and they got cake and everything, and so they are doing most of that, but we're kind of here to just help if they need us. But I don't have anything to set up, didn't have anything to bring. And then surprisingly, Jeffrey is in the same boat a little bit. He's a little more stressed than me, but he doesn't have to lead worship this morning. He's choosing not to lead worship this morning and choosing to be here as support. So a bunch of our students are playing for Family Sunday, and he is going to be in the background today. And so he's a little more that's harder to do. It definitely is to just kind of let someone else do your job, and watch them do it, and not even just leave and let them do it, but stand around and watch them do your job. That can be a hard thing to do, and that's what he gets to do this morning. So I'm just gonna walk around and I'll show you a little bit about what's going on, but it's a pretty chill morning for me, and it's Family Sunday, and we're gonna have church, and we're gonna have cake, and we're just gonna enjoy the morning. A little bit different of a morning, so come with me. Also, look at that lovely view. Beautiful day today. He's still just chilling up there. Crazy. New favorite spot, I guess.
That's how all your work was done.
Mm-hmm. You fill all those holes?
Yep.
It's like a NASCAR, they change the wheels back.
Oh, yeah.
That would be one. NASCAR was sold out. They go to one bolt now.
Yeah, one bolt.
That's going to be coming through is not going to come through. So I found where it cuts, and then I pulled back from there. Olivia, say hi again. Okay, so same thing with Amelia. We're going to turn that on. Amelia, say hi. Say hi. Do it again.
Anything else?
I'm just going to pull it to here. And we'll cut any high frequencies.
That fixes it. You gotta have your ears in.
So when it goes, when you hear the crackle, you vocal one and sing something. But you wanna do it when it's crackling.
How are you doing? Hi. Hi. How are you today? Get down, please. Okay, I say hi, but you're not really supposed to be on the fence. Get down, please. Get down. Hi. Good job. You're so happy to see somebody. Are you so happy? Okay, get down. Where's your goats? Where's your goats at? How are you today? Huh? You doing good today? Huh? You're dirty today. You need yourself baths. Okay. Oh. Always. Let him have some love too. Yeah, you let him have love too. Okay? Yes. Okay. Bye, puppies. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Hello, everybody. We are off to worship. I decided today that I wanted to walk, and of course, my way of getting myself to walk is to park in a place and walk to my destination. So that's what we're doing today. I parked at Jeff's church. Nope, I parked at Jeff's house. Yeah, I was there for a little bit, helping him with something, and then now I'm walking, and I'm looking forward to it because I've never really walked this way before. So it's mostly downhill, so it won't be a hard walk, but it's gonna be fun looking at everything that there is to look at. Tonight we have worship, and then we have a meeting after that. So I did want to mention that this week, you're probably hearing my drink, this week starts a new schedule for me, or already started it. I'll be working at the office only 2 days a week for the most part, and I'll get the chance to work at home for 3 days in a row, which I haven't been able to do in a really long time. So I'm looking forward to it. And today was kind of like the start of that. I had goals. They're not done yet. We can still have the ability to accomplish them tonight, but I have goals set for myself for the next 3 days. And those, so far, we're not off to a very good start, only because I had to end up doing something that sort of halted production, but we'll get back to it tonight. But I have goals for all 3 days every week to possibly get a wedding done a week. We'll see if that's possible, but right now I don't know. But we'll go home tonight and see if I can stay up a little bit later and just get done what I want to get done today. So the goal is to do the organizing part of it on Tuesdays, the editing part of it on Wednesdays, and the finishing part of it on Thursdays. Sometimes it's not really very possible just because I have to wait for people. So, I'm setting a goal that might not be very possible at the moment, but I just want to see how far I can get, and then from there see okay, what's realistic, what can I get done. So I'm gonna try and see. So that's what we're starting this week. That's my new schedule. So I'm very much looking forward to it because I feel like I'm hoping that I won't be interrupted quite as much, but it also requires that I do some things on my end, which is I still have things at the end of the day, so I need to actually get up at a decent time, get my day started, and get working, or I have to stay up late and work. One of those two things has to happen, and so I have to kind of decide which one am I more capable of. So anyway, we're gonna continue walking, and I'll show you a little bit of my walk because I have a feeling I'm gonna very much enjoy looking at all the wonderful things. Did you fix it?
Evening, everybody. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. We got some good songs coming your way today. It's going to be a good focus on God's truth and His wisdom, and working on our belief, even through our unbelief, and focus on His sovereignty. You're going to see the talking about truth and wisdom through a lot of the music. So it's going to be a good focus. Before we get into there, Mark,
I'm ready.
Looking good. I like that color on you.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are at Church for Crafts. We're on day 3. No, that was wrong. We're on day 2 of 3 days in a row where we don't have to go to the office. It has been very nice. I have very much enjoyed this day. I've not gotten as much stuff as I want to get done, but nonetheless, I have enjoyed being at home. And now we have crafts. But I remembered on my way here that last night they were telling us that they are going to clean up this room, which is fine. I don't have anything that I need cleaned up, but I am going to look at this banner to see if I can use it. I don't think I can. And then we're going to grab our stuff because we're doing craft night in the river house today. There was one other thing. Oh, and then I have to bring in an easel and chalkboard that I forgot to move yesterday. So I think that's everything. Let me look at this banner. The problem is that it says sell your junk from your trunk, which we got rid of that name. But pretty much everything else on here is fine other than the date. Oh, and the time. I guess it's till noon. But like we could cover that up for sure. I wonder if I'm gonna ask my dad. Maybe we can just salvage this instead of make a whole new banner. It just seems wasteful to me to not use it, but at the same time, like, I don't know how much longer I'll have access to getting banners really easily. And so I'm like, maybe I just get a new banner now that I can keep for a really long time. I feel like my dad's just gonna say make a new banner because they're not. Because they're not that expensive to make. But I'll ask him. I don't think anyone's coming, which is fine. That was a loud car. It's already like almost 6:30. What time is it? That's like 6:20. So I don't think anyone's coming because they would be by now, but that's okay. I just wanted to go through I was able to go through the closet, which was good, and then get it.
I want to go to a Boyz II Men concert.
Boyz II Men. Anyway, I got myself some new macrame, so I wanted to look through it because I got like a bunch of it. I got like a bunch of new colors, and it's like 2 millimeter instead of 3, so I wanted to just try it out and see if I thought it felt more durable. I don't know if it will, but it doesn't matter. I just was curious, and so I'm trying it out. I guess I finished it. It's definitely a lot smaller than I anticipated it to be. This is a 4-strand. This is also a 4-strand. This is 3 millimeter and this is 2. I for sure did not think it's going to be that small. So we have learned a lot tonight. I still think it's kind of cool, and it's nice to make like smaller ones. Maybe somebody would like it smaller. And I just wanted to like mess with my colors and stuff like that. But I really want to try this crochet thing with this because it's so much smaller. I want to try making some things, crochet type things with this instead of yarn. I want to see kind of what comes out of it. And but the only hook I have is teeny tiny, and that will not work. So I have to get myself a hook. I might have one at home, but I don't know. If I don't, then I have to get one, which is fine. They're inexpensive. But yeah, I just wanted to try it out. No one is here. No one is here for the craft group. There are plenty of kids here, but they're not here for this. Anyway, I need to work on marketing it a little bit more. So that's kind of my goal. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I know I keep saying that, but I am. The one thing I can be is consistent, and so I will be. And if it means that after a while one person comes or whatever, I have a person on Sunday who said, do you have a lot of people that come on the off weeks? Or well, to the craft. And I said, well, on the off weeks, I don't really. Sometimes it's nobody, sometimes it's like one person. And I know that she was asking me because she can't really be around a lot of people. She has some health issues at the moment. And so she has to like be careful of, being around people. And so, having it be small is not always like a bad thing. I don't think like somebody like that could come and she could sit on the other side of the table and it could just be us and we can chat and and do our crafts, and I'm fine with that. And then but I also said, if you don't feel good, like it's okay that you don't come. I just show up, and if nobody comes, then I go home, and that's okay. And if I show up and someone comes, that's awesome too. So that's what I tell people, if you really can't come or you don't feel well or whatever, like you don't have to call me and tell me you're not coming. It's okay. Like I'm just here to facilitate and to make it possible for people to come. And if they want to come, that's great. I know we talked about this before, but I would though like to sort of put it out there more and be better about like telling people it's happening. So I did put out a video today, but I did put it out today and not ahead of today. And I should be doing that more often and consistently. So also we have these I didn't even bring those tonight. Not that I have to remember to bring them next week. We have these little QR codes so people can scan them. And then we have a group chat for the group that I'm in right now, but they can join it, and then I can be like, there's Chatty Crafts tonight, you should come, that kind of thing. So hopefully I can get people just as a reminder, hey, I'm gonna remind you, and if you want to be notified, you can go on here and it will tell you so you can remember. That's all. It was not a waste of my time at all because I got to go through my new macrame and try something else. I don't know why I chose these colors. I just did. And I went through the closet upstairs just a little bit. Now we're gonna go home, which is also kind of nice because it's earlier, so I can go home and do some work that I did not finish. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Day 3 of being at home. Three consecutive days in a row. And I've decided I'm making cookies. Oh, I'm gonna get my stand. You'll probably, if you watch these videos, you'll probably remember that I got some cookies recently from Crumble, and I decided these are Martha Stewart cookies, which means she probably put the recipe online. So why am I not just making them? Because I can make cookies. I'm capable of this. So that's what I decided to do. I went and got the ingredients and we're gonna make them because they're so delicious and I want to. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I promise I am doing work while I'm home. That is the purpose of me being here. But yeah, while I'm home doing work, I'm also gonna bake some cookies. So that's what we're gonna do. I will show you less of my face and more of the cookie making. So let me start by reminding you that this is a Martha Stewart recipe, which means you can find it on the internet. Thin and crisp chocolate cookies, chip cookies. These are delicious. The one thing that I don't have, that the recipe did not call for, what is flaky salt. It does say salt, but I really wish I had bought some flaky salt. But these are the ingredients. Can you see them? And these are the directions. So we're gonna make this. It says to get your electric mixer fitted with a paddle attachment. One thing it says is to mix dry ingredients in a bowl. That's a waste. I don't want to clean the bowl. So we're gonna mix the sugars in them. And then we're gonna add the dry ingredients when we're done to the same bowl, and then we're gonna mix. That's how we do things around here. But I am going to turn my oven on. I don't have enough butter. Off to a great start. So I'm gonna take this off actually. So because I don't have enough butter, we're going to add this butter, and this is Crisco. This is about a stick of butter, so I'm gonna add, we need 2.5, I think. I think I have more Criscos, so 2.5 sticks. I'm just gonna put the rest of this in here because there's not that much left in here. So I think that's good. 3/4 cup brown sugar. This is gonna be hard to get out of here. Excuse me while I chisel away at my brown sugar here. Well, pay attention to my brown sugar, everybody. Okay. I'm sorry you had to see that. Regular sugar. You'd think I'd be more prepared for this, but I was not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have definitely gotten the fluffy that it asks for. I don't recommend doing that with your brown sugar. If you don't have good brown sugar, just go get some. But today is an experiment. And now, if these cookies don't turn out, we know why. It's because I didn't have the right ingredients. And that's okay. Honestly, I'm an experimenter because I don't like to waste things. Okay, what am I doing next? We're now gonna add to our experiment the ingredients. The next ingredients are salt, that's normal. Eggs, vanilla, normal. Also, what I have for vanilla is still this bean paste that I'm getting used to. So, another experiment. And water. I've never added water to a cookie recipe in my life. So we're gonna see what happens. But that's what it says. So I'm gonna follow the directions. And I said it already, but don't recommend using old brown sugar that's in like hard clumps, but that's all I have. And I'm not gonna go to the store right now and buy some new brown sugar. So we have grinded it up as much as possible in this mixture, and we're gonna cook it and we're gonna see if it turns out. The thing about brown sugar, however, is that it does kind of melt in the oven. So fingers crossed that's what happens. Again, we're in an experimental phase this morning, and if things go wrong, we know why, because we didn't follow the recipe. And that's okay too. I'm gonna be over generous with the salt today. We're gonna do a heaping teaspoon and a half. This is vanilla bean paste from Trader Joe's. I can tell you I've never used bean paste until now, and I thought it was like not this runny, so it just kind of like weirds me out a little bit, but it's fine. And like jelly like, also a little bit weird, but it's fine. 1/4 of a cup of water and 2 large eggs. Okay, and mix slowly. A 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And 2 1/2 cups. 2 1/4. Everything's in fourths in this recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's mix. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, let's mix it. It does look like cookie dough, which is good. I'm gonna get in here, mix it by hand. We're gonna just get in here and scrape all the sides down. It says to mix about 12 ounces. This is 12 ounces. So we're gonna pour this whole bag in there. That looks beautiful. Okay. Cookie sheet, cookie mat. That does not fit on the cookie sheet. Heaping tablespoons. 1, 2. I'm doing them big because I want a big cookie. Look how much dough there is. So much. It's gonna take a while, but I'll get back to you after we. Don't mind my thing. That's just for the burner. Put them in the oven. Let's see what it says on time. Bake until cookies are golden brown, 12 to 15 minutes. Remove from the oven and let them cool on baking sheet. Transfer to a wire rack and let them cool completely. Store them in an airtight container. 12 to 15 minutes. I like to cut that in half. So let's do that. And we'll see how it goes. Honestly, if you're at home and you're working, bake cookies, because I'm gonna have to get up like every 15 minutes or so to go take those out of the stove and then like put new ones on. And that's good. You gotta do stuff, and then you gotta get up, and then you gotta do stuff. So, you know, it's gonna be good because I'll be doing that for a while because there's a lot of batter in there. But I'm excited to try them. I don't know that they'll be exactly like the cookie, but, well, because we experimented a little bit today, but also because, like, yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to have, like, flaky salt, and I'm probably missing some ingredients, or not missing, but just, like, I don't know. We'll see, though. They're probably going to be really close. And I can tell that they're going to be, like, thin because it's, like, a runnier dough. So when you have a runnier dough like that for cookies, they're gonna thin out, which is fine. So I'm excited to try them. We will see together. They look so good. I think about 15 minutes was perfect, actually. We're gonna take this off of here and see how it goes. I don't use a wire rack. Parchment paper on the counter is what it's gonna be. Oh, they're even like the size of them. I'm so excited. They smell like them too. So these are gonna be a staple, I think. I almost never make chocolate chip cookies, but these are like the best thing I've ever had if they taste like the crumble ones. So I'll be making these more if that's the case. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they look just like them. I'm so excited. Okay, we're trying one of these. Nice and warm. These are delicious. They're missing one thing. I know what that is. Exactly what I said I was missing. Flaky salt. I wish I had some. But other than that, these are perfection. Yes. Make these. They're so good. Even if your brown sugar is so old that you can't you can't even scoop it, you can still make them and they'll still taste good because I just did and it's amazing. Also Crisco. That might also be, but it tastes like slightly different. Still amazing, still so good. But if I used all butter and flaky salt, it would have been exactly. These are dangerous. Make them. So good.